Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. VeChain has rallied briefly above resistance on the weekend, or was it Friday? I think it was the Friday high. Yeah, on the, Friday, Saturday high, the overnight high. Price broke briefly above resistance, and now we are actually holding quite well. Here. It is possible that this was a 5-wave move up, and we're now pulling back in a corrective move. So the low might be in, okay? Talked about that. It's also reached the 1-to-1 ratio, or so-called 100% extension target, and it's reached the 50% retracement, a very important target for a fourth wave. So we look at this, or we see this here as a fourth wave, right? And it's considered an ABC structure, which might give us one more low. But then this wave 4 is quite high for a fourth wave. Now, what a fourth wave shouldn't do, I'm talking about the bounce, yeah? What a fourth wave shouldn't do, it shouldn't break and sustain above the 50% retracement. Now, it hasn't done that. It broke above resistance, but it hasn't sustained there. But the break above resistance is, for downside continuation, not ideal, which means it is a signal. It's a signal, it's a short-term, let's say, sign of strength. So we might consider that the low could have formed. It's definitely worth considering it at least. It's not possible to confirm it. There is currently no confirmation, no strong confirmation that a low has been established, okay? But what now needs to happen is the following. So if we want to see further confirmation that this larger fourth really bottomed, then we first have to understand that this move down technically doesn't look fully complete. Why? Because if it's really an ABC structure, the C wave should get one more low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should. Does it need to? No, because most of that decline is likely done if the interpretation of an ABC correction is correct. And it is always possible, and cryptos sometimes like to do that it's a so-called WXY structure. And then in the Y wave, this is an ABC, and it could have bottomed already. But with a WXY structure, because these are typically not the most common scenarios, we have to, let's say, wait for a little bit more confirmation. Or to really confirm it, we need to see more price data. And what is important is that in this scenario then, the price holds above that last low at 3.8 cents, and that we are breaking above the upper boundary line of the trend channel. And none of that has, well, it might hold a higher low, but we haven't seen any further upside momentum since the Saturday high. So the next step for the bulls would be a break above the Saturday high at 5.1 cents and a break above the upper boundary line of the trend channel. Next confirmation would then be a 5-wave move up. Yes, we have a possible 5 up, but it's really too small to be reliable. You get lots of distortions on these smaller time frames. So what we need is this 5 waves up above the upper boundary line of the trend channel would be the next level of confirmation that a low is in. For now, we are still overall printing lower lows, lower highs as we are moving in this trend channel. And because it's a corrective trend channel, to break out of the correction, we need to move above the upper boundary line, okay? Now, what happens if we break above? What would be the next upside targets? Let's take a look at the longer time frame chart. What would be the next upside fib levels to watch? It's a very central question actually. And you can see here the pattern, and the next move up, by the way, could be the last one before a more substantial top forms. But we talked about that in previous updates in detail. The next move up could take the price to 10.8 cents or 13.3. Okay, so there's actually also some resistance around 8.6 cents, but then 10.8 and 13.3, I think they would be ideal targets for the next move up. Condition is we're holding above that 3.3 cent level. Whether we get another low or not on the micro level, the 3.3 cent level is key. Yeah, that's the update about VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.